Now, the question says that il mancato rispetto delle norme prescritte per i mettersi nel flusso della circolazione comporta, tra l'altro, la perdita di punti della patente, vero o falso? And the answer to this question is vero. Now, when you say mancato, it means the lacking. Okay, if you lack the respect to the rules and regulation, that talks about engaging or occupying the carreggiata or the circulation, you will lose points from a driving license. So now, you know that to use a road or to get into a junction, we have something we call diritto di precedenza or precedenza. It means the right of way. As I was explaining, on a runabout, if you see only the runabout signal without direct precedenza, it means that the vehicles coming from the right, they are the vehicles about to enter into the runabout. They have the right of way. But if the runabout is regulated by direct precedenza and the signal for the runabout, then it tells you that the vehicles already in the runabout, those are veicoli provenienti a sinistra. Those vehicles have the right of way to pass first. So if you don't respect the right of way and you are being caught, you will lose points from your driving license, and the answer to this question is vero. So il mancato, so the lacking respect of the rules and regulation govern the engagement or the circulation of the carreggiata, whether it's a normal road or a junction. If you don't respect the right of way, if you're being caught, you will lose points from your driving license. And the answer to this question is vero. Our next question. Giungendo ad un incrocio in cui la circolazione è regolata con rotatoria, bisogna dare la precedenza ai veicoli provenienti da sinistra solo se vi è il segnale dare precedenza, vero o falso? Guys, you are going to make it. Yeah, please don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Yeah, this year we are going to make it by the grace of God. And the answer to this question is vero. Guys, the question says that giungendo means getting to or arriving at a junction in cui la circolazione, whereby the circulation is regulated by a runabout. So the junction is a runabout junction. Bisogna dare la precedenza. So we have to give right of way to the vehicles coming from the left. So it means that the vehicles already circulating in the runabout. So say, if only we have the direct precedenza, and the answer to this question is true. Guys, if you have direct precedenza, it means that we, the vehicles about to enter, we must slow down and give right of way to the vehicles coming from the left. That is the vehicles already in the runabout. And the answer to this question is vero. If only you see the direct precedenza, then we give them the right of way. Our next question. Per svoltare a destra, bisogna tenersi il più vicino possibile al margine sinistro della carreggiata, vero o falso? Guys, we are going to make it. We are going to make it. And the answer to this question is false, because per svoltare a destra. So to turn to your right, the question says that you have to keep to the left hand side of the carreggiata, and the answer is false. No. If you want to turn to your right, whether it is one-way circulation or two-way circulation, the law says that by turning to your right, we must keep to the right hand side of the carreggiata. So the answer to this question is no, not your left, but your right hand side of the carreggiata. Our next question. Su una strada a doppio senso di marcia per svoltare a sinistra è necessario spostarsi a sinistra della linea continua di miseria, vero o falso? And guys, indeed, the answer to this question is false. Guys, the answer to this question is false. Now, the question says that on a road of two-way circulation, if you want to turn to your left, it is necessary to move to the left hand side of the middle continuous line, and the answer is no. If you want to turn to your left, the law says that move to the right hand side of the middle lane, or get to the center of the carreggiata. And the question says that you want to turn to your left on two-way circulation, then it is necessary to move to the left hand side of the continuous middle line, and the answer is no. You have to move to the right hand side of the continuous line, or move to the center of the carreggiata. So the answer to this question is false. Our next question. In una carreggiata a doppio senso di circolazione per svoltare a sinistra occorre spostarsi il più possibile sul margine sinistro della carreggiata, vero o falso? Guys, and the answer to this question is false. I see many very guys. The answer to this question is false. Now, I said that the law says that if you want to turn to your left, okay, on two-way circulation, on the carreggiata, it's either you get to the center of the carreggiata, or you get to the right hand side of the middle lane. No, the middle line, the line. It's either you get to the center of the carreggiata or the right hand side of the middle line. And this question says that on carreggiata of two-way circulation, if you want to turn to your left, get close as soon as possible to the left hand side of the carreggiata, and the answer to this question is false. If you want to turn to your left and you have to get to the left hand side of the carreggiata, then it means that we are talking about one-way circulation, not two-way circulation. Okay. Yeah. So the answer to this question is false, guys. Guys, think about the question again. In una carreggiata a doppio senso, I said that on the carreggiata, you have one position, and they use two words for it. It's either you get to the center, the words they use, get to the center of the carreggiata, or get close to the right-hand side of the middle line. And the position are the same. They only use words to confuse, but they are the same. And this question says that in una carreggiata, a doppio senso di circolazione. To turn to your left, okay, move as soon as possible, or move close to the left-hand side of the carreggiata. And the answer is false. No, it's either you move to the right-hand side of the middle line, or you move to the center of the carreggiata, and that's all. Guys, are you there? Hello? In una carreggiata, a doppio senso di circolazione, per svoltare a sinistra, bisogna effettuare la manovra velocemente per evitare i veicoli provenienti da destra e da sinistra. Vero o falso? Guys, and the answer to this question is false. Someone says very false. The answer to this question is false, guys. Yeah, because why must you turn to your left rapidly or very fast? Come on, you have to slow down, just obey and respect the rules and regulation of the giving of the right. Okay, or giving the right of way to other vehicles. So why must you, it says that bisogna effettuare la manovra velocemente. Why must you turn to your left rapidly? Just to avoid the passage of this vehicle from the right and from the left. No, the answer is false. Guys, don't worry, you're going to make it, guys. Don't worry at all, guys. You're going to make it. Now, in un incrocio regolato con circolazione rotatoria, i veicoli circolanti nell'anello possono effettuare manovre di retromarcia. Vero o falso? And the answer to this question is false. Now the question says that the junction regulated by a runabout, i veicoli circolanti nell'anello. Okay, when you say anello, you're talking about a ring, and the ring is in the form of a circle. So they are saying that when the junction is regulated by a runabout, so the vehicles circulating, okay, in the runabout, okay, so the ring is a circle. So the vehicles circulating in the circle, they can do a reverse, retromarcher, and the answer is false. No, the law says that on runabout, no vehicle can do a reverse. Okay. In una carreggiata, a doppio senso di circolazione, per svoltare a sinistra, bisogna effettuare la svolta occupando sempre il lato destro dell'incrocio, come i veicoli in figura. Vero o falso? And indeed, the answer to this question is false. Now, the question says that a carreggiata of two-way circulation, if you want to turn to your left, okay, you have to turn to your left, occupying or passing the right-hand side of the junction, as you see here. And the answer is false, guys. By passing, after being in the center of the carreggiata, and you are about to pass through the junction, the law says that because it is two-way circulation, okay, don't occupy, leave the right center and pass the left center. And the question says that you have to always pass the right center. And the answer to this question is false. No, you must leave the center to your right and pass the center to your left to turn to your left on two-way circulation. Su una strada a doppio senso di marcia per svoltare a sinistra non si deve prendere contromano la strada in cui si svolta, vero o falso? Guys, don't give up. Please, 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 don't give up. And the answer to this question is vero. So a road of two-way circulation, to turn to your left, non si deve prendere contromano la strada in cui si svolta. Yeah, when you say contromano, you're talking about the wrong direction. So to turn to your left, you must not take the wrong direction on the road or at the junction you want to turn. So it means that if you want to turn to your left, try to turn to your left, taking the right direction. Don't take the wrong direction. Per svoltare a destra, bisogna tenersi il più possibile al margine sinistro della carreggiata. We've done this question, but I want to see whether we remember. Indeed, the answer to this question is false. Because if you want to turn to your right, the question says that you have to keep to the left-hand side of the carreggiata, and the answer is no. If you want to turn to your right, you keep to the right-hand side of the carreggiata. Okay, so the answer to this question is false. Let's come to this one. In una carreggiata a doppio senso di circolazione, per svoltare a sinistra, occorre di norma occupare l'area sinistra dell'incrocio, come i veicoli in figura, salvo diversa segnalazione. Vero o falso? Yeah, indeed, the answer to this question is vero. We have two-way circulation on a carreggiata, and we want to turn to our left. So in the junction, when we are crossing, we have to keep to our left junction. So leave the right junction and take your left junction to turn to your right, to turn to your left. Our last question, guys. Su una strada a doppio senso di circolazione, su una strada a doppio senso di marcia, nello svuotare a sinistra, si deve di norma lasciare il centro dell'incrocio alla nostra destra, come i veicoli in figura. Vero o falso? And indeed, guys, the answer to this question is zero. You want to turn to your left, so leave the right junction there. So if you say that lasciare il centro dell'incrocio alla nostra destra, so leave the center junction to our right. So if you are leaving the right junction, then it means that take the left junction to turn to your left. And the answer to this question is very, guys. Please don't give up. Okay, we are going to make it, guys. So now if you have any question, yeah, the door is open to take all your